You're watching the 2019 SCAC Fall Media Days. It's day 8, and we're taking a dive into the Austin College Roos volleyball program. The Roos coming off a 16-18 season a year ago, 7-9 in SCAC play. Austin College will once again be led by head coach Ed Garza, along with junior outside hitter Hannah Arbaugh. Coach, Hannah, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Coach, you enter your 24th season as the head coach there at Austin College. Athletes talk about, coming back together for preseason and how getting back with their teammates kind of gives them an extra jolt of energy and excitement. Can the same be said for a head coach? Do you get an extra boost when your athletes finally get back on campus and you're finally able to get back into the season again?
Oh yes, every year, it's a whole new year. Everybody has a winning record. We're all 0-0 all across the country, all 440 plus teams. So it's always exciting. When we come back, we have some new people on our team, so we're very excited about them. But then some of the upperclassmen had a really good summer. They worked out really well. They did a lot of stuff, and we're always excited about the beginning of the season. And I do have a lot of energy this year. I just felt really good about this team this year because last year we were very young, and it was really hard last year on us. Trying to develop the youngsters to become more experienced and gain a lot of experience in this very tough conference.
Hannah, you're one of those returning experienced players in your junior season. What's it like to be back in preseason camp for the first time as an upperclassman? Does it feel a little bit different? And have you kind of shouldered a little bit more of a leadership role being a junior and an upperclassman with this team heading into the season?
It's definitely been hard for me to step up, but I think we're able to do it. And I'm excited for all the positive energy that our team has this year.
Coach, you talk about a young team a season ago, but you return, quite a bit of an experience, 7 players having played at least 30 matches with your team a season ago, returning this year, and a huge crop of sophomores that as freshmen got a ton of minutes. As a head coach, what do you look for in terms of kind of that next step, going from experience to kind of continue to grow as players? The experience is great, but as a coach, what are you looking for from that group to kind of take that next step throughout the course of the year?
We're always looking for leadership. The teams, the players want to, the ones that want to come step up and take over. I'm always excited when someone blossoms and becomes that player. Hannah has actually done that. Her freshman year, all she did was smile, and of course I have a nickname for her. She's always smiling, which is a good thing. But she's actually taken on some leadership role, which is one of the reasons I asked her to come today, because I can always depend on her. She's the only true junior that we have coming back, of that freshman class that she came in. It was a small freshman class, but unlike the sophomore class that has 9, I believe, right now, she's kind of been a leader in doing her responsibilities and leading the team, and just carrying herself in practice. She's always getting excited for the littlest things that are involved, and it's just great. Her leadership skills have developed, and the sophomore class, it's a big class, and they're all fighting for positions, because we do have a small senior class and of course a junior class with a transfer in, and one of my sophomores is actually a junior in classification of academics, but she's really a sophomore with that sophomore group. So so it's been good. It's been very fun this semester, this fall camp. I've been very excited of what I see, just some things that we've done that we hadn't done before in a while. So it's good to see that again.
Hannah, you look at this team a season ago, you led the SCAC in terms of blocks on the year, 248 blocks as a group. You also limited opponents on the defensive side to a 164 hitting percentage. How do you look to kind of continue that trend and continue to develop that defensive part of this game that was obviously very successful for this team last year?
Well, a couple of our blockers are back that were a key factor in that. Defensively, we have Mary coming back, so that's going to help us on the digging part a little bit more. And Hannah's also going to be, developing her defense, keep working on her defense, which she did very well last year. The 161 was 61 was very low for us. We were talking about that yesterday. I pulled the stats all the way back from 2006, and it was the lowest of the last few years. And of course, I started 2 freshmen. I started 2 new setters last year. I started a freshman setter and a junior setter. So, that was, it was a lack of inexperience, kind of hurt us a little bit there, some of the choices they made, and we finally have gotten better at making some better decisions, and I'm excited about, we're trying to work up our offense a little bit more this year. But, we're in a very tough conference. So, with that said, we're going to have to work, we're going to have our hands full. So we're going to try to give our best, and that's what we try to do. Our kids work hard.
Hannah, last year as a sophomore, you had 70 kills and contributed 36 service aces in 34 matches played, including getting 26 starts. What have you been working on individually as a player to continue to grow and get better heading into your junior season?
I've definitely just been getting a lot more reps. During the summer I played a lot of sand, and definitely with my leadership role, because I know my energy contributes quite a bit to our success in each match. So,
Hannah, as this preseason has unfolded, what have you kind of seen from this group that kind of surprises you but gives you confidence about this 2019 season?
I've seen a big drive to win. Everybody on the court has fought to be able to play, and all the level of play is very equal. So we all know, you got to work hard to be on the court, because if you're not playing well, there's someone right behind you ready to take your spot. So, and we definitely have a very positive energy. Everybody wants to win.
Finally, Hannah, to wrap things up with you, as you've had discussions with your teammates and you've looked ahead to this 2019 season, what are some of the goals that you and your teammates have, and what will be key in order to accomplish those goals?
Key would be to definitely keep working hard, and our goals is to win a lot more games than we did last year, and not let it slip out of our hands, because we went to 5 a lot last year with some good teams and we just didn't penetrate like we needed to. But I think this year that's going to change, because we've all been working really hard over the summer, so I'm excited.
And finally, Coach, we'll end with this. As you head into this 24 season there at Austin College, what are your expectations with this 2019 version of this volleyball team? And this season will be successful if what plays out on the court for y'all?
Accountability. The kids are going to be more accountability this year. They're ready. They understand that in order for us to get to a certain level with Trinity, Southwestern, Colorado, and the rest of the schools in our conference that are very strong, we need to work just as hard as they do, and and come to practice prepared to take on the tasks that we have to, and it's actually going to be a good year. I know this. I have that feeling. So, just in the way our practices have been going, and our demand on them they've been raising up to the level. So I'm pretty excited about them.
The Austin College Roos volleyball program. Again, the Roos will be led as they head into the season under head coach guidance of Ed Garza, along with junior outside hitter Hannah Arbaugh. The Roos will open up the 2019 campaign when they take on East Texas Baptist in the Austin College Classic Friday, August 30th. Coach, Hannah, thanks so much for your time today, and best of luck as you head into the season.
Thank you so much. Go Roos.